a guy running on a treadmill with a switch in his pocket or something like that, which was absolutely crazy. I don't think there's any sane human being who has ever done that, but we're going to be getting into game number 1 finally. Pikachu versus Dedede, and yeah, we've already seen one of the main things that makes this matchup tough, and that's Gordo is basically a non-issue with Thunder Jolt being how it is.
Yeah. I mean, and what is there to even say about this matchup too? I feel like if any person who has like any idea of how Smash works would be like, oh yeah, this is probably tough here too. So
any heavy against Pikachu,
yeah,
like any heavy against Pikachu is just a brick wall, and we're already seeing how like Lioko, excuse me, has yet to find a hit. It's been all Enki all the way. He's found one F tilt. Actually does get the inhale, but Enki knows those angles like the back of his hand, so he is going to be able to make it back to stage without much issue. Still pretty heavily ramrodding Lioko into the corner, continuing to punish every single option that he's throwing out. Oh, hang on.
Yeah. And again, though, kind of similar with Banjo, 1-2 hit combos are really all you need to find these stocks, almost killing the up smash there.
Yeah, I will point out, that's like Dedede's one saving grace in this matchup, and we might see it come into play as a little bit more as we just saw it there, is that, like, he's not going to be able to win many neutral interactions, but he will be able to kill off of only, like, 3 or 4 neutral wins, just because of both how lightweight and how easy to kill Pikachu is. So we definitely could be seeing more of that come out, but at least so far, it's Enki off to a continuously growing lead.
We were talking earlier about kind of like the tax you have to pay to play. I mean, Lyoko's paying through the damn nose to get into this game, but I mean, we're still here.
It's about to be April, it's about to be tax season, and even though he isn't an American, the IRS is still coming for him here.
Yeah, pounding on his door, we say, hey, we heard you entered a tournament with Dedede. We need the cash. Trying to cover here, though. Yeah, smart. I like the idea to quick attack over. That was really good.
Yeah, and we talked about circumvention a little bit earlier, Jack. Pikachu, one of the characters that can almost completely circumvent just any sort of ledge play in general. Oh, okay, almost finding the KO there, but yeah, like, if you try and ledge trap Pikachu, good luck, bro, because he's just going to, like, ledge drop and quick attack right back to center stage, ignore whatever attempt you tried to pull on him, and just say, like, hey, my stage, my control. You can't have it.
There, yeah.
Oh,
interesting.
Is going to be able to armor through the dare. I like this idea of using inhale as both like a tech chase and a disadvantage option, because like even though it's not going to be doing much to like KO, it is still gaining control of the neutral away for Lioko, and that's very important in a matchup against a character as fast as Pikachu. He can't escape if he's in your mouth.
Not going off the stage there with that down air. Great DI for it. I mean, yeah, it's just the disadvantage tool. It's kind of how Gordo would be used normally, but you can't hit back that inhale, so.
Ooh, nice inhale there. I really liked that to punish the aggressive option by Enki, but 129%. This Dedede might not be living very much longer. Oh, okay!
Reach here, too. Puncher's chance in this last stock here.
There's always a chance, right? Like, there's always that lingering possibility that Dedede wins neutral 2 or 3 times, gets a stray smash attack, and clutches this out, but Lyoko's not going to find that easy, especially with the way Enki is playing this. Looks for the drag down nair, doesn't find it, hang on.
Okay, that was very scary. Still have to get down from this situation, though. That inhale not hitting! Hello, that was Wario that hit.
Looking for these T-Jolts again. Inhales one of the T-Jolts, looks for the ledge trump bear, but Lioko very smartly just holding straight down in that situation. Dedede does have the ability to recover. The up throw still not enough to KO, even on Battlefield. That's going to be the drag down. Up throw should KO here.
No.
What?
Yeah. It's got I think, at least 120 here. I thought maybe back throw could come in for some stage, but oh my god! You try to catch maybe an air dodge. You saw that, yeah.
We both saw that. We both saw, like, the alternative future where the down smash hit, Lioko took control of the stage and then did, like, a runoff fair to chase off stage to KO at, like, 70. But Enki is... I feel weird and dirty using the word clutch there, but that really did feel like a clutch from Enki because, like, Lioko lived to 215 there. It felt like it really could have been his game, especially with full rage.
Yeah, and you see the air dodge come down after the up throw on the platform. Higher percents where you don't get thrown as high. I think you air dodge right into that Gordo. I think that is the idea we're going for. You air dodge down and away from your opponent.
there was like a 50-50 there where like either Enki air dodges a specific way and would have been caught by Gordo, or Enki air dodges a specific way and would have been caught by up smash. And I think in that situation, Lioko just a little bit sadly chose wrong. And as a result, the Gordo missed. I think the up smash would have hit. It might not have KO'd, but it certainly would have put Enki in a pretty bad spot. Now we're going into game number 2, right back to Battlefield, and we're going to get the Go KK Rider song pick here. So no Tekken music this time, as Enki is up 1-0 on the set.
I'm assuming much closer than many people would have imagined. I mean, it's one of those games where you look at it, the result on paper, and you're like, wow, how did it get to that point? But then you kind of watch the match and be like, exactly how you might have expected.
Enki off the bat, starting off pretty much in the same fashion that he did during game number 1. Just building up that low percent, forcing Lioko to pay his taxes. And just got to kind of deal with it as a heavy.
Oh, wow, what an option there. Just jump in, hail, maybe catching the shield there too. Because I don't know if regrab probably would have not hit at that point, still on cooldown.
I'm honestly unsure, but I think it was a good option for like the situation that presented itself. And we see Lioko going for more and more of these inhales because, again, it's one of the few times where you can actually lock Pikachu down into one specific place. He's not going to be moving all over the stage anymore, but does get the drag down. I think that was actually some really good SDI from Lioko to be sent the other way, to be sent in towards the stage. Because if he got sent outwards, he was dead for sure.
Hovering here to try. Oh, got caught on the landing, canceled the back air, and just left him, you know, a sitting duck there to get eaten by an up smash. Ooh, last hit of back air. You're gonna negate the nair from Lioko. Enki is just. I mean, this is how the last game started. You gotta pay like your, I don't know, 87% tax.
And then you get the chance to play it.
Right. Dedede's a rich man. He's a different tax bracket.
He's a king. He's literally got like the treasury of a whole country behind him, so he can definitely afford to pay some taxes. Do kings pay taxes? I know we're getting a little bit off topic here, but I'm actually like legitimately wondering, like, does the Queen of England pay taxes?
Interesting. Unknown. I'll do my history homework a little bit later.
We'll find out next time on VGBootCamp.
Yeah, we're gonna have a political podcast after this one. It's gonna be great. Back air to start up something here off the up tilt, going off to the right side. The Monarchy might fall here, dude. King Dedede's not looking too good. That's tough. I mean, that's one of those things like, hey, you had your chance, but we don't blame you for missing it.
Right, like, it would have been cool if he teched it, but nobody's like, oh, you should have teched that. Everybody would have teched that. Like, that's a very tough situation to be put in. It's a very small window, and it's a very unforgiving window at that.
Wow. Talking about unforgiving windows, that nair back air was extremely close. Nutri's gonna get caught by these forward airs here too. Yeah, and it's just death by 1,000 cuts at this point. Pikachu's multi-hits obviously controls so much time and so much space. It's not doing so much damage.
These out of shield options too from Enki are so difficult for Lioko to deal with. Like, he really has no option other than to try and land on Pika's shield. Because like Gordo's not doing anything, Inhale's not really getting him much, so he's got to try for these nairs or these deep tilts. Okay, try for the dash attack to 2-frame. I like the idea, but good avoidance from Enki.
Oh, got that one. Oh, wants the breakout up tilt. I like that. Something often I see with like Yoshi is he'll just let the grab release and just gets jabs off of that. So I like people who can understand, like, you know, the more niche options of their grabs or command grabs. That's cool. Hunting there down,
okay. Almost had the final hit. I think the final hit of up air might have killed.
Yeah.
Well, you're super dead if you get caught by the landing hit of up beast. So now we're on last stock yet again. And if last game was any indicator, we saw Lioko living to nearly 230% before he was finally taken down. So he's definitely got a snowball's chance here. He just has to take advantage of it.
Oh my god, okay. Big damage to your Jet Hammer online, able to eat through a T-Jolt, but still having to hold the center stage, make sure Pikachu doesn't wheedle his way in.
The armor on Jet Hammer is deceptively strong, so Enki definitely smart to be careful about that, but just pulls the trigger on the up smash out of shield as Lioko tries to find that D-tilt, and that is going to be Enki taking it 2-0. But like you said after game number 1, Jack, a lot closer than anyone would have predicted if you looked at this matchup on paper. I give a lot of props for Lioko for being able to do that. Very well played.
Yeah, and I feel like you just had some of your distinct features